Hi guys! So today's look is something a little bit different and fun, but it's not too different that you can't get away with wearing it. I randomly wore this look the other week and I just fell in love with it, so I figured some of you lot might like it too. I'm starting off with the primer, but instead of just applying it on the lid and the crease as I usually would, I'm taking it all the way up to the brow and out at the edge as well. Now, I don't usually do this either, but I'm just going to throw down a base of colour to begin with. I find having a base of eyeshadow instead of a sticky primer makes it a lot easier to blend when you're working with matte shadows. So here I'm just taking Foxy and I'm applying this all over the lid and right out to the brow. To work out where to draw the first line, angle a brush up from the edge of the eye like you're continuing the waterline upwards, and then just draw a little line there. I'm using a charcoal black shade to begin with because this is going to help with the gradient later when we add a darker shade around the edge. You don't want to take this line all the way down to the lash line, you want to stop it just above the crease because it's not going to be connected to anything, it's just going to kind of sit there on top of the crease. For the second line, you just want to go from the point and back towards the eye, and then you just want to follow the shape of your eye through the crease. This bit isn't as hard as it looks. I know it looks terrifying, but just go for it. Because my eyes are a little bit hooded, I always lose a bit of space there, so I always just go a little bit above to give myself enough room for that to happen. Moving back to our little triangle, use the angled brush to feather that colour inwards. Now you want to go back in with a darker black around the edges, and make sure you keep the edges nice and clean though. You could always fix them up with a concealer, but you don't really want to be doing that. If you start messing around with them too much, you'll end up with just a big mess and they'll be uneven, so try to get it right first time. No pressure. Here I'm just using a little smudge brush to blend that colour across a bit more. Next, I'm taking a taupey colour and I'm applying this underneath the brow just until the crease and then right into the sides of the nose as well. Now this isn't going to work for everyone. If your eyes are quite close together, then this is just going to pull them even closer together, so if that's something you're quite conscious of, then you could always just skip this step. Next, I'm taking this teeny tiny brush and I'm just going back over the edges of the lines and bringing it across a bit further. I think this brush is a concealer brush, by the way, like a pinpoint concealer brush, but it's really good for detailed looks like this one. Next, you want to take some kind of small blending brush and then blend the bottom of the cut crease down slightly. The top line will look crisper if the bottom line is hazy, plus it just kind of looks good and just gives the eye more shape. It's really up to you what you do with the lid. You can leave it matte like this, or you can go back in with a shimmer. I use Sigma's Fawn eyeshadow and I just apply it with my finger across the lid. Now I'm doing things in a weird order as usual, but here I'm just highlighting underneath my brow and extending way past my brow as well. I'm not really sure why I did this, so you can either do that too or just move on to the next bit. I'm also taking the highlighter in the inner corner. Next, you want to line the upper lash line, but just do a nice thin line. You don't want it to take away from the look, so don't do any thick liner or anything. Taking that taupey colour again, take this underneath the eye and extend it upwards slightly. This was kind of spur of the moment. Again, I don't know why I did it, but I like it. Next, I line the waterline with a gold liner, and this is where I realised this look would be perfect for a bronzed goddess kind of look, and I was gutted I didn't tan for it, but just know if you have beautiful tan skin and you wear this look, it will look beautiful. Upon realising that, I went in with Half Baked, which is my favourite gold eyeshadow, and I took this underneath the eye to enhance that gold liner. Then you just want to finish off with some mascara. If you're going to wear lashes with this look, then I'd probably wear some corner ones to keep that nice cat eye shape we've got going on. I forgot to highlight my cheekbones, so here I'm going in with my Mary-Lou Manizer on a massive fan brush. I have no idea where this is from, and then I'm moving on to the lips. And this is what I was talking about with my eyes earlier. When I'm not raising my eyebrows to do my eyeshadow, my eyes have a lot less lid space, so you see before I applied the line quite far above the crease, and now it just sits exactly where it should do. And I guess knowing where to place things for looks like this, when you have eyes like mine, just comes with practice and knowing your eye shape. But then that's it. I fell in love with this look, so I really hope you do too. Let me know what you think, and thank you for watching.